Yo, what's going on? It's your man, Neighborhood Cal. Thank you for joining one of my YouTube channels. So look, this week, I'm going to be showing you how to find the hottest zip codes in your area, right? And this is super important. Why? Because when you're deploying your marketing strategy, you want to know exactly where to deploy them at. The reason why is because you don't want to be spending a lot of money all over the county, or you could just pick the particular county, you know what I mean? So for example, if you're putting out bandit signs, you want to put out bandit signs in these hottest zip codes I'm about to show you. If you're doing like a mailing, you want to mail it to these hottest zip codes that we're about to look up, right? So this is very important. Why? Because I want you to be hyper focused on the area that is going to bring you the most return on your investment. You know, or if you want to flip whatever your properties. So when your buyers is buying, you need to find a supply there. So whatever they're buying at, you need to be able to find supply there. So I'm gonna show you on my computer how you can find the hottest areas / zip codes, and what you can do with these zip codes after you find them, and how you can make the best use of this tool. A lot of people been asking me, a lot of people probably been wondering what's going on. I'm gonna be showing you guys videos. Oh man, I got a couple other videos out there on my channels, but this one I'm about to show you exactly how you can find the hottest zip code so you can serve your buyers best. All right, you ready? All right, peace.
Okay, so what we're about to do is I'm about to find a county. So I'm just about to randomly pick like Texas. We're about to go and find that. Now it's telling me right here that it's about 604,000 units or houses or whatever. So that's relative to whatever market that you're in. So now that we picked the county, we want to go over to the property. And in this here, I'm going to select property type. And you want to select the type of property, you know, the type that you're looking for. So I am going to select townhomes, duplexes, and triplexes, and add it to the column over here. I'm also going to do quads, and which is the fourplexes and single family residence. Now you could change this to whatever you want to condominiums, but this is pretty much the maximum of what I pretty much want to add to my system. So now once we got this selected, we're about to click on the property type. We're going to click on equity sentence. Okay, now we're going to go here to this custom box right here. I'm going to type in 99, go to the next box and go to 100. What this is basically doing is having this system search everything that's 100% of equity. Okay, so that's one. This the other one. Now I'm about to go into the last market sales date. And why this is important is because while we want to grab the most recent transactions in 12 months, this button right here is going to be the last 12 months. Then I'm going to click over here, add. That little right here just narrowed it down to about 6,000 transactions that didn't happen in the past 12 months. That was all cash, guys. So you kind of understand where we're going, right? First thing we did was property type. The second one we did was last market sale date. Equity percentage is the second one that we did, because you want to find something that has 100% equity into it. And then the last market is sale to date. Those three things are important. Now what's even more important is, let's go to option tabs here. And what we want to do here is click on absentee owner. The reason why that is important is because the person just bought a house within the last 12 months, and their mailing address is not the same as the house. They're considered absentee, and that's how this is triggered. So somebody just bought a house in the last 12 months and they're not living there. That makes them absentee. Include in-state and out-of-state owners for sure. You want to exclude trustees because there's no way right now to look up the trustee information. The trustee information is not recorded anywhere. But after that, then you could click here with no preference on former properties, because we want to know through the LLCs that they're buying. What I like to do is click on the billing and the address that you know that they get it at. Now what this does is, this is pretty much our entire thing. So we started off with 755,000 units and we narrowed it down. Now we got about 5,043. I'm gonna click purchase list. Hold on. Now here's the trick. We're actually not about to purchase this list. if you was to purchase this list, which I do recommend at a later time, just gonna give you who the buyers are. This is just my discount, just because I buy so many properties. It makes them a little bit cheaper because of the volume. So that's what I would do there. And then what you would do here, click on purchase partial list there. Okay. And what you want to do is you want to click on the custom right here, selection right here. Group properties by zip code. Okay. I'm just gonna process this request. Okay, and what you're gonna do here is gonna export the list. You wanna just email it to yourself, right? Hold on, give me some time. Let me email it to myself. Hope you guys like this. Like, share, and subscribe to my channel if you find this helpful. Thank you. Let's click here, submit. Hold on one moment. Let's click here, submit. Now I'm gonna go get this email. Give me a second, guys. Okay, guys. So now that I have this list, right? Hold on. Let me drag it over here on the screen so you guys can see and try to largen this out. Now these are the zip codes in the Dallas County. Now what I'm going to do is highlight this whole column, these rows here, for the first zip code all the way down to the last one. Now what I'm about to click is sort over here, largest to the smallest. And yes, I do want to expand this selection so we could organize the columns and sort it out. Okay, look, you can see a little bit better now. I apologize. Okay. Okay, so what we're about to do is highlight some things here so you can see what I'm looking at. Now, whatever method you have is fine, but what you're looking at right here is the top one. Hold on, let me put this over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay. So this has the last transaction in the past 12 months. So what I would do is come over here and put the zip code in there, right? And it's just gonna show you what area that is. That's gonna be highlighted. Okay, let me zoom in. So it's now showing me this area right here is the hottest, most cash transaction in the 12 months. So that lets you know that this area is growing, expanding, a lot of flippers, a lot of cash. So the reason why I tell you this is because as an investor, as a wholesaler, we're gonna hyper focus on this area right here, along with the other areas that I'm about to show you right now. So for example, zip code 751. Now I will also search for all these other zip codes here, because if I had a guy that was going out with vendor signs for me, I would just have him focus on this zip code over here, these zip codes over here that's highlighted, and so on and so forth. Okay, now let's go back to this here. I will purchase this list if you can afford to at the moment, and it would give me information just to give me, let me know who's the buyer is / was, so I can skip trace it. We could reach out to them, reach out to the ROCs or the Secretary of State to see who owns it. But it's a very hyper-focused way to see who owns these properties, and instantaneously we can go ahead and get in contact with them, and then we could go ahead and buy the properties when the last, that pretty much they had bought the properties in the last couple of months. You should already have a buyer script that you already talked to the buyers with, and just be confident. Hey, my name is Calvin Allen. I'm a real estate investor here with Promise Properties. I buy properties all the time in the area. I see that you bought a property here at 2759 216 area. I'm just giving you an example. In the last 12 months, would you like to be added into the last, area? Would you like to receive text messages? Most of them are just going to say yes, because it costs them absolutely nothing to see the data that you're about to give them. And that's pretty much it, guys. It's simple, and it's simple. The reason why I do this and the reason how I do this is because I just want to get the best areas and just to build my buyers list instantaneously. Appreciate you guys for watching it, man. Continue on watching it. Continue on doing what you feel is best, and you already know the ground is definitely going to be respected. I promise. Neighborhood.